I should start off by saying my brother is not only a military man, but he's your basic hetero, never let them see you cry cliché of a military man. He's not afraid of anything. Well, except for the entire country of Japan. This is his story. My brother joined the Marines when he was 18 and was stationed in Japan. He really enjoyed his time there for a while, the girls especially. He made friends with some of the Japanese guys his age who worked around the base. On nights where him and his soldier friends had the night off, the local Japanese guys would show them around, bring them to bars, introduce them to girls, etc. One night, after a little drinking and no luck with girls, the guy invited my brother home to play some video games. My brother accepted the invite, and they played video games for a few hours. During this time, he tells my brother the main reason he wanted to get home early was because of his little sister, and how she had become suffering from night terrors, causing her to wake up screaming, crying, and sometimes vomiting. He was worried about her, and wanted to be home in case she had another episode. At this point in the story, I should explain how the guy's house was shaped. The house was built in the shape of a horseshoe, with a garden in the middle. His bedroom was at the very edge of one side of the U shape, and his sister's was all the way on the other end, so they are essentially across the garden from each other. If he looks out his window, he can see into his and vice versa. So, anyways, they decided to call it a night, and the Japanese guy walks over to the window to check on his sister. He lifts the blind and peers out for a fraction of a second, before jumping back and screaming at my brother like he just saw something horrible. My brother then goes to look and he stops him. He tells him that he saw a dark cloud with red eyes hovering over his sister's sleeping body. My brother, naturally, does not believe him and decides to look for himself. He creeps quietly over to the window and lifts the blinds. But this time, he finds himself eye to eye with what he can describe as a dark black puff of smoke with a face. My brother and the other guy admit they got under the covers and stayed there until it was light outside, too afraid to lift the blankets and see the smoky figure had come a little closer. And it was in the very same room with them, just on the other side of the sheets. I don't know what to believe, or if maybe they drank too much, and what they saw and what they said they saw that night was all imagined. But I know my brother believes what he saw. He sticks to his story, and when he tells it, he looks like someone who saw something truly sinister.